rid of them curtains, eh? Time to get rid of the little stars.
We need to pick up these stars. They're glowing. I finished, Daddy.
Should we go and put them in the recycling?
No.
What? Careful. So we're aware that the walls aren't great behind here, but that's not looking good. Looks like we might need a plasterer.
Half a wall done. And the wall is falling apart. Welcome to our Victorian Semi renovation. We got the keys 2 days ago. Let's take a look. This is our lovely front door with all the original glass, which we'll obviously keep. Our living room, all of this will be removed, except the children, they'll stay.
It's a shame, isn't it?
This wall here is going to be removed, which goes through to the dining room. Dining room, we've got the lovely dipped doors, which we loved, and this wall will be removed to create a big through room. This room's got 2 windows and some of the original features like their built-in cupboards in the alcove. We've got this little nook, we've got cupboard under the stairs, which we're hoping to change to a downstairs toilet, a coat and shoes area, and at the moment we've got a washing machine and a freezer here, but the original back door is behind there, which we will reinstate as a back door once we do our kitchen. Then it goes through to what they called the family room. I don't know what to do with this yet, but it's got a nice bay window and another nice original cupboard and fireplace. This comes through to the kitchen. Again, all of this will be removed and this wall will be knocked through, along with this wall here, which goes into the current bathroom. This will all get knocked through into one big room, one big kitchen diner with doors on the back going out to the garden. That's the plan. Which means this door will be bricked up because we won't need it because we'll have the doors at the back of the house. This goes out to the side access. So this is the current side return area, which will all be paved, and our side access just there, and it will be paved all the way to where our decking is on the left, with a path going down to the garage at the back of the garden. This is how we access the garage. Big space, full of junk. So this is our spare room. Obviously we only moved in 2 days ago, so this is currently the dumping ground, but will eventually be the family bathroom. So hopefully we're going to have room for a freestanding bath and a separate shower in here too. And just next door is the toilet, which we will keep separate. So this will be the third bedroom eventually. So this will be our little girls' room. We're currently stripping everything out at the moment. We started yesterday. And as you can see, the walls need some care and attention. This is the master bedroom. So this is our bedroom. Again, needs lots of love and painting and sanding of floorboards. But eventually will be a lovely master bedroom. And then up to the loft conversion. And this is the room that needs the least amount of work. As you can see, it's already been set up for our little boy's bedroom. And it's got an awesome view. We love this house for all the original features, the dipped doors, the high ceilings, big rooms and all the fireplaces, and obviously the loft was already converted, which was a big plus. And we think it's got loads of potential.
Yeah, and we wanted to document what we were doing to the house, our family home that we'll be in for years hopefully. We wanted to see those changes and look back on them as well. And if you wanted to join us, then more than welcome. Right, Florrie, what are we doing?
We're building my brother's wardrobe.
We're building his wardrobe, aren't we?
Yes.
What's he doing?
Well, he's just watching TV downstairs.
And you're doing his wardrobe?
Yes.
Is he lazy?
Yes. He's like a slug.
Thank you, baby. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Move that all the way. That's it. Good boy.
Done?
Good boy, well done. Good job.
What is this?
Right now I'm just tackling the curtains, getting them off and getting the frame
You
off.
sound like a man.
They're quite not to our taste.
Ow, 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 you go, run.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Rex. Florrie.
What do you think of the house so far?
Big, but messy. And TV's not working.
What's the most important thing?
Well, it's messy. We don't have much more room to play.
I promise, you'll get your TV and you'll get room to play. And we'll make it nice and pretty for you, okay? Pretty! One of the helpful things we took from watching YouTube videos like this is that a lot of renovators or people in their first renovation seem to tackle each room at the same time. I do get it. People will want to start work. You want to sort of almost finish the house together. Our priority, though we have started some work downstairs and it's only really sort of removing what's there already and moving a few bits and pieces in, it's just to live in really. But our main priority is to work upstairs, complete the bedrooms. Our main focus on that aspect was that the children need somewhere they can disappear to when we're doing work downstairs, and they've got their own play areas and they can do what they want upstairs whilst we undertake the work. It would be unfair on them for us to sort of not give them that space of freedom and playtime. So that's one of the main things. And for us as well, you know, as parents, you know, we don't stop anyway, but you're adding more work to your already working day and full-time parenting. So our bedroom as well will be something that we could go and even eat dinner up while the downstairs is being done. So that's one of the main focuses, the upstairs first, then downstairs. Downstairs has and needs more structural work doing to it, such as the wall being knocked down and the kitchen extension, but that will come in time. Slowly but surely we'll work from top down and hopefully at some point be finished. All the way. Yay!
All the paper is off. Just taking the lovely light shade down.
Lovely.
All the paper is off.
Yeah.
I think there might have been a little bit of damp down here.
It's normal for windows.
Don't know.
This bit next to the window, there's an outside drain that runs parallel to it, which we think is at some point.
And then this wall over here needs lots of care. We need to get the plaster in ASAP.
Ta-da! Steady.
Oh, look at the little half. They're all right floorboards, actually.
Bye. So we've pulled up all the carpet in Florrie's room, as you can see. It's quite pleasing. The floorboards are actually in good nick. We're just going over the floorboards just to make sure there's no nails sticking out or staples, which we found a couple, because soon we're going to have a sander, industrial one, and an edger to make these look really, really nice for Florrie's birthday.
Floorboards just need to be hoovered and they're ready for the sander. Let's clear this room. Ready for sanding. We're testing paints. We've got colours for our bedroom, where we are now, and colours for Florrie's room, which we can't actually test in there because the walls are falling down. So we're testing them in here. So for our room, we've got 5 colours. They're all pretty similar, as you can see. We wanted like a sort of set in plaster kind of look. And then for Flo's room, obviously, pink. Oh no, that one was meant to be for our room, I think. Powdered clay, yeah, that was meant to be for our room. Right, these are hers then. Pink, pink and more pink. Soft truffle. Stupid name. Let's get a good patch. Pressed petal. Oh, this looks more pinky. Don't know about that, do you?
It's a bit dark.
It is like plaster colour though, isn't it? Pressed petal. There's another Dulux one. Crown. Powdered clay is up next.
That sounds like it's going to be the right colour.
Oh look, maybe we don't need a brush for this one. It's got a little
So it's
sponge on
a
it.
little dabber.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't cover very well. Looks a bit peachy. I feel like I'm doing blusher or something. Fine talk.
Fine toupee. Oh.
They look so similar on the the tester. This one looks a lot lighter. Let's see. It looks so grey. They're really different, right?
Massively.
Like that looks so dark and it's meant to be that colour. I'll look at him again in daylight, yeah?
Yeah. Right, so we've pulled up Florrie's carpet and the underlay and the carpet grippers. This weekend we are
Sanding.
We are renting from Brandon Tools a couple of industrial sanders. So the plan is to pull the carpets up here in Florrie's room and sand all the floorboards.
Let's go.
Got sweat on now. That's the carpet and the carpet grippers up, and now before the sander comes in we need to eradicate the staples and nails. Not only is this a mattress type protector from the dusty floorboards, we are thinking about reusing it, aren't we?
We've got little areas like the cupboard under the stairs that has got some rather old looking carpet, so we'll probably use the leftovers of this to replace that.
Plastering day.
Room is clear. Getting sanders ready.
Go to the tool to take that off. Didn't know this. We have got masks. I just want to try it first before. So if you remember, this was the wall that initially started to crumble away. These walls are pretty solid, were pretty good. This wall once again was pretty good, no issues initially. However, this was the wall here, sort of the same wall as the door. If you remember, we did have quite bad plaster that was coming away and had blown, and most of the wall had. What he had done to this wall, he'd put some meshing in the wall, so essentially meshed the existing plaster, took away any of the crumbling parts, and built another sort of structural wall mesh behind, put some bonding on it, and then put plaster on it. So he's made sure that was nice and solid for us, and it's nice and smooth. So I'm going to let that dry. He has suggested that we keep the window open. Today has been raining, but now the sun is shining. It's quite a cool air, and he said that cool air is normally the best for plaster. So we are going to leave the window open. Hopefully in the next day or so we should have a room that's dried out and ready to paint. Happy?
Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Just a few last bits to do. We've got Dulux soft stone is what we went for.
You doing the cutting in?
I'll cut in, you roll. So, floors are all sanded, and now it's time to varnish. We've gone for light oak, and I think this needs a mix. It says on here to do 3 coats.
Okay.
Well, we've never done 3 coats when we've varnished floors before.
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
Maybe just 1.
It says you can do another coat within 2 hours. So it must dry pretty quick.
Let's give it a go. Yay!
That's good.
That's good.
Nana helping today.
Yeah, Nana's here. Emergency
Me
assistance.
too.
You too.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mummy.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mummy.
Good job, Flo. Painting Mummy and Daddy's walls.
Mummy, Daddy.
Hey.
Nearly finished in here.
Yeah.
Second coat. Nearly done.
Plastered walls are slowly drying. The lighter patches are fully dry. The darker patches are still a little bit damp. But a couple of days and this will be ready to paint.
Sanding.
Second room.
Day 2.
Day 2.
We had a little hiccup, but now we're on a roll.
May have broken it, but it's now working.
It lives another day. It lives to fight another
Just
day.
one more day, please.
Yeah, just get this room done. So we've done most of it. Sam's doing the edging and just this little corner left to do.
Well, that's week 1 done. We've been in the house, well, 10 days officially, but we've done lots this week, and very proud of what we've done so far.
Yeah, I think we smashed the first week. We wrote a list of stuff we wanted to get done in the first week, and we've pretty much done everything, right?
Yeah, and there's some big stuff in that as well. Bear in mind that encapsulates moving day and the day after when you're unpacking your gear. So we officially it is week 1.
We've done loads though. We've done the floors in our bedroom and Florrie's room, sanded them.
Yeah.
We've stained the floors in our bedroom. We haven't done that in Florrie's room yet. That's a job for this week. Florrie's room has been plastered. Obviously before that we had to rip all the wallpaper off, which was a big job, and that was plastered at the weekend. We've painted 2 coats of paint in our room, and our room is done now, right?
Yep, all done.
Like nothing left to do in our room other than move stuff in, move furniture in, buy new furniture and set it all up. So our bedroom is finished, and this week is all about Florrie's room, so our second bedroom, or third bedroom would you call it, I suppose. It's her birthday the week after next, on the 29th, so next Tuesday, and our aim is to have it all done and finished, especially for her birthday.
Yeah, and we very quickly got a plastering to fix the walls that you've seen earlier, and that wasn't pre-planned. We literally got it as soon as we knew we were getting the keys. We were chasing a plasterer.
We had an inkling her room might need plastering.
From previous visits, we did notice the wall wasn't great.
And then as soon as we took that wallpaper down, it was pretty obvious.
But I think like looking back this week, I think we could have been better with maybe having someone planned.
Yeah.
And having someone like, right, we're going to be moving at this time. Could you be free? Here's some pictures, maybe.
But we were kind of hoping maybe we could get away with it,
Yeah.
like when we took the wallpaper down, hoping that we wouldn't have to plaster it, but obviously we did, and we were lucky enough to get a plasterer in who squeezed us in and got it done on Saturday, which means we've got enough time to let it all dry and then paint it before her birthday.
And it was affordable as well. We got, we'd recommend to get a few quotes, and we did, and he fell out the cheapest and the more convenient. So
And
fingers
hopefully
crossed.
he's given us a
walls.
number as well for a builder who we're thinking this week of getting some quotes in for structural engineers and builders to come and look at our downstairs, so knocking through the wall between the living room and the dining room, because once we've done the bedrooms, that's like next on the list, isn't it?
Yeah, massive. So I think we'll get the bedrooms done fairly quickly.
Yeah, I mean this week is Florrie's room and then bedrooms are done.
Yeah, Rex's room's obviously done as well. I think that sort of falls into this week. Make sure some shelves are put up. Rex likes skateboarding, so a couple of skateboards on the wall.
Just little finishing bits.
Yeah, sort of accessorise the room a little bit.
But for this week, obviously back to work tomorrow. We both work full time, but we will be doing stuff in the evenings. And the evenings this week we need to sand all of the woodwork in Florrie's bedroom, stain the floorboards, start buying the paint for her room. She wants pink, and I think we know what one we're going to get. Start painting, whitewashing the walls in Florrie's room before we then paint them, maybe at the end of this week, giving the walls as much time as possible to dry out before we paint them.
Yeah, and supposedly, according to this plasterer, the quickest way is having the window open.
Cold
the
air.
cold air sort of drying the walls, which actually is working quite well. So that's fine, and it's safe in Flo's room to have the window open. The sanders, we almost had an accident. we almost lost one of them. The floor sander almost a couple of the screws that held the paper in place that sanded the floor had snapped in half. But we did manage to finish her room off today with that. The bag split, so I would recommend, just from our sanding experience this weekend, is make sure you got enough masks, because Maria was covering her face up with a hoodie. Buy enough bags, so if they do split, when you're removing them and emptying them, you're not concerned too much. We did at one point, the edger was pumping out sand and dust.
And the guy
on
at
the
the
basis of
tool
us-
hire said to start with fine sandpaper,
Yes.
but we found that we just needed the coarse sandpaper, didn't we, for
Yeah.
our floorboards? It might be different for others, but we could have done with just having the coarse sandpaper.
Yeah, I think it does. They've got to take an approach where they don't want you to go too deep too early. But we found that a coarse paper was beneficial and quicker for us as well. So yes, Maria's already made a list.
Got our list ready for this week.
But we're both quite proactive, and we do work full time, and obviously parents as well. But we do see this project as something that we can put our teeth into in an evening. Even
The
if it's for a couple
novelty
of hours.
hasn't worn off yet. We're
Not
still
yet.
enjoying it.
No, not yet. And once those bedrooms are done, it'll be nice to be able to live downstairs. At the moment, we are downstairs, but you're looking at a sort of building site to some extent, and it will get worse before it gets better. But we're quite open-minded people, and we can see through the mess.
I think week 1 we've done really well.
We've done very well.
Yeah, and I think our plans for this week are doable too. So hopefully this time next week we'll be saying the same thing.
Cool.
Well done.
Good luck.